I'm Natalie, thanks for joining me once again on my channel for a brand new video. Today we're going to be talking about reverse spine angle, so really frustrating and annoying position to see in the backswing. If you're not familiar with that position, essentially what we're seeing is the body tilting this way towards the target. So we're completely losing posture in terms of we've lost our spinal angle here where we're holding that nice angle looking towards the ball, and basically the spine has extended and lifted to get longer and also a little bit through this hip as well. So as well as being a technical issue that a golf coach can help you with, there's also some physical characteristics that you might not be doing as well as you could to help you improve this position. So there's a couple of things going on in terms of that, and one of the key things is a lack of core strength. So if we think about the role of the core in the golf swing, it's doing a couple of things. It's helping protect our lower back. It's also helping us maintain posture. So the stronger we are here in this midsection, the easier it is to rotate on that fixed point without lifting and disconnecting through the spine here. What we need is the abs and the core muscles to be quite tight and strong, creating a little bit of tension to help your spine and your rib cage and your pelvis rotate naturally into the backswing. So this video is going to look at a real easy exercise to help strengthen the core, that all you need is a 7-iron. Let's have a look. So the best part about this exercise is the fact that we actually get to lie down. So I've got my mat here on the ground and you're going to lie yourself down. I'm using my 7-iron as I mentioned earlier. You can really use any golf club that you like, but probably an iron would be better just in terms of stability. So all the way down, we're looking for knees directly over hips. That will create you a 90-degree angle. With the golf club, you're going to rest it just below the knees. So not on the knee joint itself, but on the spongy bit of quad here. And it's key that we look for this club being completely straight the whole time. So we've got this sort of tabletop position, nice straight golf club just below the knees. And the aim of the game with this exercise is to keep the lower back and the pelvis flat to the ground while the legs move. The golf club is here to add some pressure and make this exercise harder. So before we do anything, we're going to take a deep breath in and out. So in through nose, ribs will rise, out through mouth. You'll feel the back of the pelvis, lower back just flat and tight to the ground. And that is the position that you're looking to maintain throughout this exercise. Once you've got that position, press the golf club into the knees and push the knees back into the golf club. So you're creating this pressure that goes directly into the core. So you push the club, knees push back at you. Instantly, you should feel the abs and the core fire up. So lower back flat, core engaged. When we're in those positions nice and tight, you're simply going to move one leg at a time to touch the heel on the floor softly. Still with the bent legs, we've not got that straight leg position. And then from there, you're going to bring that knee back to the start. We then roll through the opposite side of the leg, touching the heel on the floor, bringing that knee back into position. So every rep you're running through here, the golf club stays nice and straight. In other words, it doesn't turn and twist out of position like that. You aim to keep the lower back nice and flat as best you can and the pelvis touching the floor. But we also remember to keep the pressure on the club. So as this leg straightens, you push the club into the opposite knee. The knee will fire back into the golf club and that will continue to strain and add pressure into the abs, getting that core working nice and hard. So what we're looking for is to add a bit of work and a bit of challenge to the core. If I just simply go here, I don't add any pressure to the club, it's a bit flimsy, I rest my legs and I just quickly drop one leg at a time with my lower back peeling off. There's really not much work being done here through the abs. The idea of this exercise is to challenge the core to help it work with the pelvis while you have body parts moving away from the middle of your body. If you think about the golf swing, we have our arms twisting away from the midsection while our legs are trying to keep us fairly stable. So we want to challenge that core to make sure that it's strong and steady enough to cope with the demands of body parts moving away from that midsection. For an exercise like this, if you've never done it before, you're a total beginner, I'd be looking at something quite basic, like 5 reps each leg, 10 reps altogether. Then you can build up to a longer total in something like 20 reps, where we're looking at 10 reps each side. That will be a real challenge. Remember to keep the pressure on the golf club, and you've got those points of contact of the pelvis and the lower back. This video is sponsored by GX Golf Gloves. Quality golf gloves worn by elite amateurs and tour pros. And the best part is they're way cheaper than your average brands. So take a look on the GX website and you can use the code PRO10 for 10% off next time you buy your GX gloves. So really easy core strengthening exercise you can have a go at there using only a golf club, and obviously you can do it easily at home. Make sure you really nail the technique. It should be a challenge when you come off this exercise. You should feel the abs and the core straight away, like you know that they've done some work. Aim for this exercise as often as you can. If we can do it 3 to 4 times a week, adding it into the other routines of exercises that you might do, that would be perfect. Over time, we should hopefully get a bit more strength through this midsection and feel like you no longer have to get that reverse spine extended position in the backswing. We want to be able to keep spinal angle, rotate and get that big turn in the backswing where you feel like you're on spinal angle, and we can create some consistent golf shots. Give it a go. Let me know what you think. Thanks again for joining me on my channel, watching this video with me. If you enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up button. Don't forget you can share this channel with your golfing friends as well. And of course, next time we'll be back with new exercises and a new topic on golf fitness.